Hey everybody, we're going to be watching and reacting to the Hive. Beyond the Hive, I've seen videos about this before I seen the trailer because this just came out 28 minutes later. So this was like something that has been kind of spoken about, and I'm pretty sure there's patch notes. So if there are patch notes, we'll go over that too. I can't hear anything, so I'm just gonna. Okay, that explains why. Okay, let's run that back. There we go.
Intel retrieved from the ruins of Consora's Folly indicates that the heretics are scouring the Darktide rad zones outside the Hive. Darktide remains a vast, uncharted wilderness, crawling with heretics. They cannot be permitted to find what they seek. We must uncover the secrets of the sands.
So another thing, because I'm going to interrupt. Another thing is that I've heard that a lot of the other kind of lower tier weapons like las guns and what have you are kind of getting a buff, and I've heard that also Ogren is getting a lot of buffs because apparently people have been saying that he's been really terrible in Havoc, and he's just kind of unplayable. So this is what I've heard. I haven't played Havoc in a good while. I certainly never see people play Ogren in Havoc. I don't think I've ever really seen someone. I think I've seen maybe a couple people play Ogren. But other than that, it looks like we're outside of the Hive. It looks like in a desert, which I notice a lot of games kind of do that. And so I'm not impressed so far. But I heard that they're certainly getting the Ogren basically kind of like buffed and all that good stuff, which he's gonna be more usable because we were saying that he's just like unplayable. Um, and some people just say he's like the worst class in the game. And like I've always been saying, veteran and Sager are honestly the two best classes in the game so far. So that's only kind of really good for survival. But he could still be pretty good with damage. Don't get me wrong. Um, Sorry, I haven't like prepared for this mentally or anything. I'm just kind of like watching it as you guys go on. So there's a lot of stuff that is like surprising towards, you know, I'm like kind of happy to see, but I wanted to see more like we get to go off the planet and we get to go to other planets, and maybe we could have did something like that. How like Space Marine 2 has like other planets you can go to. So that's kind of what I wanted to see with that.
Them ever and always.
Artillery barrage confirmed.
So we're getting that March. So we're getting that March 17th, which is tomorrow. So, okay, that's definitely going to be something that we're going to be looking forward to. I'm going to go to Steam and see if there's anything that they mentioned because I've been kind of like, I haven't really been keeping up with Darktide that much. I've just been seeing some videos on it. And we're going to go really quick. We're going to go to Warhammer 40k. And definitely going to look over anything. Basically explaining. Okay, so we got Ogren, Packmaster. She's gonna have the dogs. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, I kind of want to see the new Ogren because they're saying that he's gonna have new voice lines, and I feel like that's gonna be pretty like dope. He is very fast for an Ogren, very fast and very heavy, and he can keep up with you. Oh, so he might be able to rush like you down instead of the normal other Ogren, who are basically kind of very slow. Oh, and he sees through stealth. This is a big one. You can't hide from him. He will see you and you'll just keep up his attack. Oh, so you can't go invisible. Okay, so we got armored poxhounds. So this is the new poxhound with you. You guessed it, armored. This enemy is what we call a scibe to the normal poxhound. All the armor is giving it more health than the already existing hound, so it's harder to keep down. It's harder to take down, and at the same time, as the metal makes it slower than less ironclad cousin. If you manage to block this enemy miner, you can stagger it, and you can do. If you do, you might want to circle around and attack the unarmored weak spots on their back for some extra damage. We hope that this new variant will give even the most seasoned Poxhound hunters a new challenge. Um, okay. My question is, how much, how like, how many Poxhounds is it gonna be per Ogren? Is it gonna be like one Ogren, and then he's gonna have like three Poxhounds, which is gonna make him like kind of like a mini boss? Or is he gonna be like an actual boss character? And that's gonna be interesting. There's not like a lot of here. I mean, I'm really surprised because all I've been hearing from like YouTubers them talk about it. So, pack hounds and armor pox hounds charged. Challenging adversaries for our BDs who players will notice their unique and savage interactions with isn't a stranger to the hounding unruly hounds. Eliminating him quickly is wise as he will continuously call his hellhounds in to the battlefield, but his vocal nature gives player an advantage to spot him quickly. Oh, so he's kind of like a summoning enemy. And then the pox hounds he summons. Okay. So he just doesn't have like three and that's it. It's loaded with new dangers and discoveries. Read the dev blog here for a deeper dive into the update. Okay. Call in a scavenger zone, and the moment you exit, you can use the new featured aspect, letting you find several sites of interest. This will be spaces that you want to see inside the hive, cool tunnels through mountainsides, and sneaky paths and such. We want to reward the players for exploring the map. Okay, so we got rewards. Found a heal up, resupply, and get your help on some new toys. Here we have some cool new explosives An item that even let you call in a Valkyrie for supporting fire. Okay. We could also want this game truly to be very playable. This comes into play with how these maps are created, with a truly procedurally generated. Oh, it's procedural. Oh God, I feel like I'm saying that word so bad. Blah. Procedurally generated. Now I feel like oh God, that's procedure. Oh, that's procedurally. God, I'm slow today. Generated. Okay. Randomness of comment and Darktide imply that the entire play existence. System normally checks how far the player is in the mission. Just blah blah blah. The enemies. I'd like to traditionally missions inside Tertium. The more off, the more open maps let us have enemies that attack from all directions. Both are long and short range. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything that's like blah. Wrapping it up. Runs are a big part of the bigger mechanic. Before you embark on a run, you will be in front of expedition map and grind points. Bringing back tech remnants will unlock more and more for you to explore. Unlocking more also lets you get a crazier modifiers. Jesus, we wanted a game with a degree of success during missions. Even if you opt to exit early, the tech remnants you bring back will count towards unlocking new grind points. Okay. I'm not seeing anything like buffs. That's the thing I was wondering about. I was like, I want to hear about like buffs. That's what all I care about. Um. So yeah, we'll leave it there, and I'll call it a day for that. And yeah, I'll hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you guys soon. I have to go meet this person in person in a couple hours, like 2 hours. So I probably have to leave about like 1:30 ish. Um, Probably 1 o'clock to 1:30 ish to get down there. I mean, even though I could just walk there. It's like a maybe 10-20 minute walk, but yeah. But other than that, so I've heard that like from what I've heard from like Mr. E, um, is that the Ogren's getting updates. He's getting a fix to some of his abilities. Arbides is kind of getting nerfed and buffed a little bit. Um, I've heard they might. I don't think he ever said that they're gonna nerf. What's it called? I don't think they're gonna nerf. They're gonna nerf. Like veteran shout. The other thing I don't think they're gonna do is kind of. I heard they nerfed like I've seen they nerfed what do you call it? I've seen they nerfed Psyker's bubble, and I feel like they should have buffed his other shield because honestly, it's not as good. It's just pretty much just like, ooh, we put up a blocker, and then it gives you pretty much like a front shield. Or the other one kind of just is like the other one is kind of more solid on that front. The other like the bubbles, it just does so much that you need. especially if you're going to be like a close range fire build. And the fact that you could get it back fairly quickly is like it's like every 30 seconds I've heard. So there's also that. And so it's not bad looking. And you know, eh. So I don't know if they touched Zealot or not. I'm just remembering this off the top of my head about what Mr. E said. And yeah, he's kind of the. I wouldn't even say is. I want to. Is he like even really big? Like just as a YouTuber, as like a Darktide YouTuber, he's pretty. He's like well known. But is he? I wonder if he's a big YouTuber by himself because I don't think I've ever heard of him um, outside of like Darktide. Let me go, Mr. E Darktide. Mr. E Darktide is like the first thing that came up. Oh, he has 41,000 subscribers, so he's he's pretty all right. Like by YouTube standards, that's like okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I only have like at most. I think I had like I think that most I had like 100 on one of my old accounts, and now like recently it was like 32 to like now 10. But yeah, and I'm not like shitting on him for that. Oh, that was Reginald that I watched. Oh, okay. Because I remember watching a video about like who was the best or worst classes in Darktide, and I thought that was Mr. E who made that video. I didn't pay attention to who um, made that video, but I will catch you guys next time and subscribe and all that good stuff. I'll be probably taking a shower. I mean I don't think they're gonna come back and hang with me. I think it's just kind of like, oh hey, let's meet up, talk a little bit, see how we connect, and da 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 da. But I might just vacuum my room, get everything all clean and more spotless, and kind of call it a day. And also get my laundry machine because another thing that happened is we got new laundry machines in our apartment. So the thing is that they don't use the same app anymore. So I have like $20 I'm just trying to use, and I'm like, where's the machine at? And I'm like, oh, so now I gotta figure out all this crap. So I'm just kind of like, ah. So I will catch you guys next